Good morning. Welcome back to 4th grade Math Corner. Today we're going to be working on Lesson 10. So please get your Lesson 10 materials prepared and ready. First, I'm going to read the learning target by myself. The second time around, please read it with me. Today I will understand how to find missing angles using my knowledge of right angles and straight angles. Now, let's read it together. Today, I will understand how to find missing angles using my knowledge of right angles and straight angles. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller and put it in the corner so we know that's what we're doing today. So if you see it, there is a square in front of us. We have learned that let's make it a little bit bigger. Let me grab a different one. We have learned that squares in the corner they have a 90-degree, I'll write with my pencil, angle. In a square, we know that a square has 4 90-degree angles, like you see here. A square has right angles. Right angles have angles that measure up to 90 degrees. So they are 90-degree angles. Let's say it together. Right angles equal 90 degrees. So here, if I were to erase and start over, we would know that this portion here is 90 degrees. What happens, though, if our pretty angle is cut down the middle? So now our 90-degree angle has been cut into two. One part of the 90-degree angle is going to be labeled. I'm going to label this 40 degrees. Our cut wasn't quite equal. So we know that this part of it is 40 degrees. Since we know that this whole entirety of this angle is 90, we're going to take 90 minus 40 to figure out the other part of the angle. We know that 0 minus 0 equals what? 0. 9 minus 4 equals what? 5. Our missing section equals 50 degrees. We could check this by going 40 plus 50 equals 90. Perfect. Sadly, we're not going to always have this perfect shape. Sometimes we might have what is called a straight angle. This line is going to help us represent the straight angle. Straight angles equal 180 degrees. Let's say this together. Straight angles equal 180 degrees. So on this line, we now know that 180 degrees makes up what was to happen if we cut this like this, and we found out that this part of the angle is 90 degrees. How do you think we would solve it? Think about it. Whisper it. Correct. We could use the same method that we were using before. So we're going to go 180 and 90 to figure out what plus 90 would give us 180. So we're going to actually subtract it. 180 minus 90. 0 minus 0 equals what? 0. 8 minus 9. Oh wait, we can't do that. We have to regroup. 18 minus 9 equals what? 9. So this part of it would be 90. If you noticed, I'm not the best at drawing, and this should actually be more like a half than off to the side. So let's just verify that I did my math correctly. When given a 90-degree angle, if we add another 90 degrees, it would equal a straight angle, which would be 180 degrees. So I want to remind you that today I will understand how to find missing angles using my knowledge of right angles and straight angles. So we have learned about right angles today. Right angles equals 90 degrees. And we learned about straight angles. Straight angles equals 180 degrees. Before we go, I would like us to try one problem on our problem set together. I'm going to scroll up. This is going to be on the second page. It says solve for the measurements of angle TRU. I'm going to highlight angle TRU. We have T, R, and U. It's right here where it says X. And it tells us that this one is a straight angle. This is going to be slightly different than the one we did before. We know that straight angles equals 180 degrees. This right here means what? Do you guys remember what that means? Think about it. Correct. This means 90 degrees. To find this angle, we are going to have 180. We're in 90 plus 36 plus x, because we don't know what it is yet. I'm going to first add together 90 plus 36. 0 plus 6 is what? Correct, 6. 9 plus 3 is what? Correct, 12. 126 is what it equals together. We are now going to take 180 minus 126. 0 minus 6. Oh wait, we can't do that. We have to regroup. 10 minus 6. Correct, 4. 7 minus 2. Correct, 5. 1 minus 1. Correct, nothing. So we have 54 as our answer here. How I'm going to check it on this side, I'm going to verify my answer, is that we know that this is 90, and we've learned in the previous part of this video that 180 minus 90 equals 90. So 54 plus 36 should equal 90. Let's see if that's what works out. 4 plus 6 is 0. We're going to regroup the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 3 is 9. So this side now matches 90. Our answer for x is 54. On your paper for number 5, can you explain in words how you got the answer 54? That's my challenge to you. I hope you accept it. If you have any questions or concerns, please let your teacher know. Have a fantastic day!